Time now for your weather on the 4s.
It is 6:14, which means it's time for weather on the 4s with Thomas Gieboy. And Thomas, if people are headed outside, should they bring a rain jacket? I know we're expecting rain later.
Well, if they're just going to be outside for the morning hours, chances are probably won't need the rain jacket. But if you're going to be venturing out this afternoon, it'll be a good idea to have some rain gear with you just in case, because we got another incoming storm system that's going to be bringing us a chance for wet weather across the state, much colder temperatures. And for parts of the state, we also have winter storm watches. We'll get to that in just a moment. But right now, here's the current view from downtown Salt Lake City with the doTERRA camera, where we have a decent amount of cloud coverage around, but there are still a few breaks in the clouds. Cloudiness will be increasing as we go from this morning into the afternoon, really no matter where you are across the state. It's also going to be a little bit cooler today compared to what we found yesterday, with a daytime high of 59 degrees in Salt Lake City, 59 degrees in Delta, 60 degrees in Cedar City, 67 degrees in Lake Powell, and 71 degrees in Bluff. And with a storm system moving from northwest down to the south, that rain chance will be increasing from north to south as we go through today. So by the time we get to this afternoon, wet weather a possibility in Salt Lake City. It'll take a little bit longer for the wet weather to arrive down south, but it will be arriving down south, and you can actually see that wet weather with a mixture of rain and snow just right to the northwest of Utah. And all of this is going to continue to work its way from northwest down to the southeast. You can see this dip in the jet stream, and this storm system going to be a little bit more potent than the one that we saw late last week. And from the Wasatch Mountains, I-80 southward, and the higher elevations especially, we have winter storm watches that will go into effect tonight. That will be lasting through tomorrow evening, where we could be talking about 8 to 18 inches of snow on the higher elevations, and that could make for some very difficult travel, especially between Nephi and Cedar City on I-15 and the higher elevations on I-70 as well. So we'll be talking about the potential for some pretty high snow totals, something to keep in mind. And plus, in the southwestern half of the state, including Cedar City, we do have a hard freeze watch that will be going into effect tonight, as we could see temperatures maybe below 26 degrees, and that could kill outdoor crops. So now is the time to make sure that you protect those sensitive plants as we move from this afternoon into tonight. You still got time to do so. Let's time things out for you here on the Futurecast, and as we go throughout the next couple of hours, things stay relatively quiet across the Beehive State, but we'll start to see some rain and snow mixing in to the northwestern half of the state as we approach midday. Then as we go from midday through the afternoon, we'll be looking at scattered shower activity, especially north of the I-70 corridor, with those higher elevations starting to see some snow showers. Then as we go from this afternoon into tonight, as that front really begins to make its way through, still going to see times of scattered showers, also times of snow showers, and those times of those higher elevations. Meanwhile, as we go into tomorrow, those snow levels will begin to drop. Could drop maybe as low as 5,500 feet, which could bring maybe a little bit of snow to the benches, but really you're going to be looking at accumulations that will be in higher elevations compared to that. Meanwhile, in Salt Lake Valley, mainly just going to be looking at some rain showers from tonight into tomorrow, but that wet weather will be sticking around through our Tuesday, so we'll be looking at just the times of wet weather and much colder temperatures as well. And here's a look at the Futurecast snow, and it's really showing in the south and central mountains where those bullseyes are going to be, where we could again be talking about those 8 to 18 inches of snow, and in maybe localized areas, those amounts could be a little bit higher than that. For St. George, we're looking at the chance for PM showers today, daytime high of 73 degrees, AM showers tomorrow with a daytime high tomorrow of only 56 degrees, and we could very well see those temperatures drop into the 30s by Wednesday morning. Along the Wasatch Front, PM rain for today, rain snow showers for tomorrow, but that's mainly going to be for the benches and areas higher than that, but it is still going to be cold along the Wasatch Front. Don't be surprised if you see a couple of flurries, with a daytime high tomorrow 45 degrees, then an overnight low Tuesday night into Wednesday morning of 35 degrees. So it will feel a little bit more like winter than fall, even though we're not even in middle October yet. As we